1, 2, 3, let's go!
Okay, dude.
We're back.
We're back. Podcast number 3. You ready? We don't have a can going this time. We don't have a can going. Mike, sorry. Mike Stud. That's what
I guess
we're
we did it
referencing.
in the...
We did it in the other one, yeah. Yeah, we did it. We got a really good guest coming on today, a student at Trinity-Pawling School. We'll plug him now, but he's going to come on a little later because we want to talk, just me and my boy.
Your boy.
Your boy. And soon to be Big Dog Carly.
Dude, literally, we're going to go pick her up tonight.
We're
We're going to
We're going to have dinner at her
Jersey.
house.
Yeah.
Our third Jack, our third member, and by the time you're listening to this on Monday, because I know we have thousands and thousands of listeners that are coming in, and we thank you. We love every single one of you. And that's not a joke, actually. Anyone who's listening to this, we freaking love you. By the time you're listening to this, we're going to be with Big Dog in transit, probably. Well, maybe we'll still be in New Jersey. Who knows?
We have no idea.
We have no schedule. We just have a schedule to be savages, I guess.
That was a good one, dude.
Yeah.
That sounded cool.
Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Is that thunder?
Dude, it's like...
We're doing this podcast outside, and we're maybe going to get bored on in a second. It was, like, sunny.
Yeah, it was, like, really sunny, and now it's, like, black.
And now it's thunder, and, like, the clouds are
It's, like, coming right towards us. Look at
I,
that.
like, might not feel very comfortable right now.
Okay.
Do we need to move this inside?
Anyways.
No?
No, we're good. Look at it.
Okay, we're good. All right. We just start getting poured on. All the electronics are destroyed.
Oh, man.
All right, we're here at Trinity-Pawling School. This is where we met, guys.
This is where it all began.
And this is the first stop on our trip. Chris, I mean, we didn't know each other.
No. So we met. We both played hockey back home. All that stuff. We got recruited by the hockey coach that was here, Mr. Hutch.
Yep. Shout out.
Shout out, Hutchie.
Coach is at Skidmore now.
He is. And, yeah, we got put together as roommates sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
And we were here sophomore, junior year. And then I pieced.
Well, yeah. Chris
That's a
pieced,
different story.
Wanted
but
to play in the yeah. We'll get to that. Maybe not right now. What did you initially think? Like when you were like heard I was your roommate? Because I'll tell you what I initially thought.
I know.
You know.
Yeah. So I'll go first. So when I saw you when we met at Stain's house, the captain of the hockey team's house, I was like, dude, this guy is electric. Like, good energy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're always
really?
just like, yeah, dude. I was like, dude, that's fucking sick.
Oh, I've never actually.
I
didn't know that.
Because you don't ask me, okay? He just keeps talking and talking. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I was like, dude, this is sick. Like, you're doing, like, the Adam Sandler voices. I'm like, dude, hell yeah, because I can do it. I'm not going to show you right now.
Yeah.
So get a little comfy, but I'll do it.
Well, that's a good segue to what I thought.
So there you go.
Because you're like, I can do it. I'm not going to show you right now, but I can do it. Chris didn't say a word at Stan LaFontaine's house. The only word I heard you say, and you're going to deny it to this day, was that you wanted a flatbread at Subway.
Can't believe you keep saying that. I've never ordered a flatbread in my entire life.
Bro, I'm telling you, 6-inch flatbread. I'm like, is this boy washing his figure? Like, I'm
Do I look
confused.
like a guy that orders flatbread?
At the
Now that
time,
you know, yeah.
At the time,
Now that you know me,
at the time, you did. I was like, it's
You're like,
this
this
little
guy's a
like skinny
fucking
ginger
weirdo.
kid. You were skinny. You were small.
I was fit.
Yeah, you were fit. Well, you're not
No,
fit
I was
now,
like-
but you were just smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so my impression was like, I just thought you were super shy. It's not
Which I am,
It's not
though.
that it was. You are.
Yeah.
In groups of people.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, Stain had like 9 guys over to that house. In that group setting, you're not as comfortable because you want to. What do you say? You want to read the situation.
I like to, read the room.
Yeah.
Because, like, some people I can tell right away, I'm like, all right, I don't want to say fuck. But
Yeah, I don't want to mess with this guy
Yeah,
necessarily. Or I'm not going to be good. It's not that you don't want to mess with him.
It's
just,
like I already know how he is
right.
or whatever, and I'm like, I don't need that energy in my life. You know what I
Right.
mean? Good vibes, dude.
So then I show up here the first day, and it was like Chris was just like freaking energy through the roof, bro, smiling, like screaming, like doing just funny shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was nervous because I was like, he doesn't talk. So I'm like, I don't know what to. And then all of a sudden it was like, this guy's fucking electric.
Dude.
And then from then on, we're best friends.
So that's a little backstory about that.
Yeah, a little backstory about that. So
How
that's
we
when we met. We got paired in Star Dormitory at Trinity-Pawling School. Dude, we've been visiting here for the past 2 or 3 days, and it's been unbelievable.
It actually has.
Like the amount of support from the community. We announced a headmaster's holiday.
Like, the
What?
shit that we're doing, like, I don't even know.
We literally
Could
made.
you imagine us,
Yeah.
like, no.
If you follow
doing
us on
this?
TikTok, you would have seen that we made a video announcing a headmaster's holiday, which if you don't know what that is at a prep school, that basically means you just have the day off.
Yeah. But it's a big deal.
It's a
here.
big deal.
Yeah.
You get one a trimester.
Yeah.
And we were talking to the headmaster, like, going back and forth, and we were talking about, we taught a class, and then we were going to teach that class again the next day and maybe film something with him. And he was like, yeah, we're not having class tomorrow. If you can keep a secret, we're not having class. So I don't want to mess with your schedule, but I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, it's going to be a headmaster's holiday. And he's like, actually, do you want to?
He's like, you guys want to call it?
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, like, what do we do? Little TikTok here and there. Just send it out.
Sauce the link.
Day off.
Boom.
Just like that.
And everyone was like, thanks for the headmaster's holiday.
All the comments.
Dude, it was sick. But all the faculty, like, I think that's the more surprising thing to me.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of support here. It's literally just a big family.
It's a big family. And it's not, this isn't a like Trinity-Pawling ad, like go to Trinity-Pawling, it's the best place on earth. Although it kind of, like, that's what it feels like right now, where it's like,
100%.
it's such a good community. Like, we didn't expect as many people to be so into what we're doing. And everyone has come up to us and they're just like, now's the time to do it, man.
Yeah,
This is going to be an
exactly.
amazing journey. Like, let's do it. And to get more specific, we've been staying at Connie Rafferty and Todd Hoffman's house for the past 2 nights. They're feeding us, cooking for us every meal.
It's just like you're at home.
Literally like a second family.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to be listening to this podcast, but Connie and Todd Hoffman, thank you.
Thank you for everything.
For having us.
Seriously, yeah.
And this is what we want to do along the way. Now, we're already friends with them, but we want to be able to make friends with strangers to this extent where it's like
they open their house to us and they're cooking us dinner, and
but we can also bring to them like the experiences that we're having, and like you said, one of the things that you want to do, I want to go into someone's house and cook them dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
how cool would that be?
That'd be insane.
Like, complete stranger,
Right?
And then you're just like eating dinner with them.
But they're just
in their kitchen,
and they're also so wise. It's like learning from these people as well. Their life experiences. What just the things that you don't think about when you're a kid, and then now you're like, wow, I wish I listened to these people sooner.
Yeah. It's always like that. Yeah.
But okay, we gotta get into some stories here.
Oh God.
Chris is so when I said he was electric and the energy came out, when we were rooming together, we got some pretty epic things that went down. What do you want to start with?
Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Bradley. All right, well then you set the stage for this because this was exciting for you. This is exhilarating.
I'll tell you my mindset going into this one.
Yeah, tell me the mindset.
So it's like every night we have lights out. I don't know what time the lights out are.
10:30 at the time.
10:30.
Yeah.
So it's like around 10:30, Ryan's in bed, doing absolutely everything right, like he always did here.
I was like textbook child.
Yes.
Like never even, I did not consume a drop of alcohol or do any drug or smoke anything ever. Like I was textbook. Not that I do that now, but I just didn't ever. I had lights out every time.
Exactly. And I'm a little bit different. So anyways, yeah, it's like whatever. 10:30, Ryan's in bed. I'm like standing by my dresser in like the middle of the room kind of thing.
Just boxers. Boxers on.
So my mindset going into this, I like to get my heart rate up before I go to bed. Like to get jumpy and excited. So
yeah. I can feel that. Like that's why I work out before I go to bed.
Yeah. I just like the little
thunder
tingle.
is
Can
off
you
the
guys?
charts
Yeah.
right
Can
now.
you like hear that? Like that's.
I wonder if anyone can hear that.
Anyways, my mindset. I like to get excited, heart rate up. I just like jitterness before I go to bed. You know what I mean? If you want to continue the story, because you're good at telling it.
Chris is standing there in just his boxers, and we have this guy on duty, and I hope he doesn't mind that we're saying his name. Not that he'll ever hear this probably, but his name's Mr. Bradley, and he moved. I mean, like a sloth. He was slow, and it was like even when you heard him get the key in the door, it still took him like 10 seconds.
Yeah, you still
to
had a
turn
little
the
bit of time.
doorknob and actually open it. Right?
Yeah.
So Chris is standing there. And I'm like freaking out because you get effort ratings here, right? So if you don't have lights out in time, it hurts your effort rating, and that hurts your privileges, and so on. So Chris, standing there, and I'm like kind of getting anxiety because I'm like, get freaking bed and turn your lights off, man. My effort rating's gonna go shitter, right? And then I feel raindrops.
Are you serious?
I literally just felt raindrops. Dude, we're gonna get rained on. We gotta go inside. We're moving inside.
Okay.
Okay.
T-game.
Pause. Okay. All right, we've relocated the inside. So pick up where we left off. So he's opening the door. Chris is still standing there. I mean, you hear the key go in the door. I mean, Bradley is literally coming in the room. All of Chris's lights are on, including the one that's right above your bed. Now, for no reason, like a normal person in this scenario might just get into bed and turn off the lights really fast. No. Not only did it not seem like he had enough time to do that in the first place because he was standing over near his closet and his bed was like a solid like 10 feet away, but Chris decided, out of the blue, to just pull down his boxers. That's all he was wearing. He was just wearing boxers. So he goes boxers to the ankles. Now his dick's just flailing about. And then from there it was like a slow motion like jump into
Leap.
the bed.
Big
Where it's like straight from his closet into bed, simultaneously pulling the covers and turning off the light. And as he does that, Bradley opens the door. And all this chaos just happened in probably 2 seconds. Then it was just dead silence. Good night, gentlemen. And I'm in bed. So Chris is like, oh, I need to get my heart rate up before bed. I'm in bed.
You were?
Yeah, because I'm like, if Bradley knew it, like, I'm like thinking about my effort rating. I'm like, you know, what's going to happen to my effort rating if the lights are on right now? Like, that was like where my mindset was.
That was not in my head at all. No effort ratings. I was like, dude, I just need to get this quick. And then let's go to bed. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
So once he was gone, my heart was just like through my chest.
And I was just like, what an idiot.
I'm like, dude, that was like the sickest thing ever.
It was
And
kind of
good.
sick. It was
Yeah.
kind of sick. We did like chaotic. We would go on like bathroom runs like after lights out, and we would like pretend there were zombies in the hall, like shooting them.
Like the middle of the night,
Yeah,
too.
we would like he would have lasers out the window. We'd be like sniping. Nick sniped Mrs. Tucci one time.
Oh, my God.
Mrs. Tucci's I
forgot about that.
She might be listening to this too. So
Hope so.
if she does, she'll know that we had the laser pointer that one night.
Yeah. That thing does damage, dude.
It does do damage. It's like if you get someone's eyes, it's like not good.
No, it definitely is not.
Yeah.
But that's like the fun part of it. But anyways,
Okay, so this next story is my favorite. Just because we're at Trinity-Pawling, we got to tell it because I don't know when else it'll come up. Although it comes up more often than we think, actually.
yeah, it does.
So we were roomed across from 2 other hockey players, right next to the hockey coach. So Hachi lived next to us, which is a whole nother thing because like I got yelled at. I was screaming at my girlfriend one night, my ex-girlfriend, and then that's a whole other story. Anyway.
Oh man.
Jeremy and Jordy, these 2 hockey players that are across the hall from us, we were tight with them.
Yeah.
Like we're still tight with them.
Yeah.
We still talk to J Remy,
who
who this story's kind of about. And Chris, out of the blue, and this is like probably the weirdest thing that's ever come out of his mouth. I'm just doing homework or whatever it is. Chris is like getting ready for bed, like just randomly going about the room because that's like what he does sometimes. Like he just like it's like ADHD. Like he doesn't know why he's walking around the room.
or like my mind's just like ripping. I'm like, dude, ideas. I need ideas.
But like you don't. But like you won't even like pick anything up though.
No.
And you just walk around.
Just like pacing.
Yeah. And he goes, dude, I kind of want to like fart in this bottle, and then just like trap it in there, like screw the top on. And I'm just like looking at him like, all right, that's pretty weird, but have at it if that's what you want to do. He literally goes over to his bed and like squats on this bottle. Like you didn't just like sticks the bottle up his butt basically, farts in it, screws the top on, sets it on the counter between our 2 closets. A fart bottle, right? Farts just wafting around in there. It's toxic.
It was marinating for about a week. That happened.
But he told me later that every time you had to fart for that week.
Yeah, when I was in the room, open the cap, let it rip quick, and put it back on the desk and just leave it there. Because I had something in mind.
Yeah, he had something. Well, did you have this in mind the whole time?
No, I did not.
Okay, I was going to say.
I had no idea.
Because 7 days go by, and on that 7th day, there's 3 water bottles there. 2 or 3. I thought it was 2.
I don't know. There's a few.
But there was more than one.
Mm-hmm.
And you might think, wow, he moved down to a whole nother bottle. He thought he filled the one enough. Filled it with gas. But no, one of them had the farts in it. One of them didn't have the farts in it. So Chris didn't even tell me what he was doing. He just goes, yo, dude, just follow my lead. He goes, yo, Jeremy, Jordy. Calls him over. He's like, dude, we're playing this sick game. We're twisting the water bottle, popping the top off, sucking in the water vapor. And then whoever blows out the most water vapor, like that means like, you know, they have the biggest lungs, they can like take the biggest hit. Whoever does that plays me. Like I beat Ryan and then they play me in the championship.
Dude, what was going through your head when I was like telling them that when you were standing there?
I'm just like, this is the most fucked up
You're like,
thing.
oh my God.
Like,
this is,
it's just, how do you, like, your mind, like, in books, in school, is like, yeah.
No.
But, like, when it comes to getting someone to suck a fart, like, one of the biggest geniuses on the planet, you know?
I'll take that.
Like, when it comes to icing somebody with Smirnoffs, like, your next level.
Okay,
You know?
good.
Yeah, it's like that kind of weird thing. It's like when you want to get something done, you can. But you rarely really, really want to do something unless it's like embarrassing somebody else.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I agree, dude. Yes. Anyways.
So Jeremy, you know, he's like, all right, I'll go first. Probably thinking he's going to win this one because he's like actually twice the size of Jordan. And, you know, I'm just thinking, in my mind, I'm just like, dude, 50-50 shot. This guy's sucking farts right now.
Yeah, I literally had no idea which bottle it was.
Did you actually know?
Yeah, I had no clue. Dude, I literally picked them up, threw them on the ground,
What's
and
weird
Jeremy
to me
picked
is
the
that
one
we
up.
couldn't even tell at all. Like it didn't look like
No.
that one of them was messed up.
No.
But one of them was just filled with like, you know, 30 to 40 farts. And, well, you twisted it, popped the top off. This thing did not even make it. I mean, it maybe barely made it to his lips.
Yeah, I don't even know.
But it was an immediate chuck the bottle, running down the hallway. You say he stopped at the garbage can in
On
the
his
hallway,
way to the bathroom.
on the way to the bathroom to throw up, and then went to the bathroom and threw up 2 more times. Like,
Dude, he was like in the sink,
this isn't a
rinsing
joke, though.
his mouth
He
out.
actually threw up.
I know.
Like everything in his stomach.
Yes.
Because he actually just like he basically ate your ass to a certain extent.
Jesus. Sorry, J-Ram. God damn.
He didn't talk to us for like 2 weeks.
No, he was mad. I
Yeah.
felt bad. But, you know,
But it was funny.
it was like, yeah, it was a good story. It
Well,
was a good story.
It was a good story. Well, anytime after that, we got in an argument with him.
We just use that against him. Be like, all right, J-Ram, just go suck a fart, buddy. It's kind of like a chirp. But...
How do you come back from that? Like when you actually have sucked farts.
God, dude. Like, the full circle is just like, dude.
And it's like to this day, like I see him as a fart sucker.
That is a fart sucker,
Like,
dude.
you know what I mean? Like it's like that is imprinted in my mind.
That
It has
J.
such an
Ram
impact. Yes.
sucks farts.
Like when I think about Jeremy, that's what I think about, which is messed up. It's sad. I'm sorry, Jeremy. Like I think about I love you. You know, we're like you're my boy, but like you also sucked my other boy's farts. We're going on this too long.
I know.
We're going on this too long.
So, yeah.
Um,
So we got some crazy stories. We got a lot more, but
we
we're not gonna talk about them today.
Yeah.
They'll come back around.
Yeah. I mean,
But
yeah, I think that's, you know, just to sum up, you know, Trinity-Pawling. I mean, this place was the independent projects that we were talking to Headmaster Taylor about. You know, me and Chris formed a band here.
Fate's Flags,
Fate's Flags.
dude. Original
did that-
music.
How did that start, though? Do you remember? What was I singing? You were like, you're actually not that bad.
Oh yeah, dude. Wait, what
I
was
remember
that?
what I was singing because I was like, you're nuts.
What was that?
I was singing Breaking Free. High School Musical.
Was it?
Yeah.
Dude, because I remember we did like a Miranda Lambert song or something like that.
Did we?
Yeah, we were like just covering it in the room.
Yeah. I mean, we used to cover stuff all the time,
Yeah.
and we were shit. We were bad.
Oh yeah.
And like Jack Macris would come over, our buddy that lived next to us would come over and be like, "Yeah, it's all right," or like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, it's good, dude. That's sick."
Yeah. Jacka.
Like even when we were bad, he'd just like pump our tires.
Yeah.
But we
Good
did
guy.
that, and our independent project, our junior year, where we did an album, and that's what this school like allows you to do. They just allow you to get outside your comfort zone and try new things.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what this project, the Jack of Trades, has come to be, which is crazy. And I didn't really connect all these dots. I mean, I did, but like didn't really connect them until I'm here, and I'm like, wow. Like
This is how it all started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only did we meet, but the brainchild of this like whole project and what we're doing and what we want it to stand for started here.
Yeah.
And
Exactly. It's dude, it's crazy. And then like to come back here and you still get the same feelings that like you had when you were here.
Yes.
And you're like, dude, this is like insane. You know?
Yeah, absolutely insane. And
But-
it's, you know, it supplies you with a lot of opportunities to get out in the real world and experience something. And that's what we did. I mean, we ran a radio show for a
Yeah.
year, and we played music on it live.
Yep.
and we started recording music. And then the reason I got into video was because of Connie Rafferty, literally. You know,
Nuts, dude.
I ended up making the admissions video with her. It was a lip dub of on Top
I
of the
remember
World.
watching that.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, oh my! I didn't even know how to edit video at that point.
Yeah.
And Connie just started like going through, and she's like showing me the basics, you know, how to go about it. And now look at us today. It's like what we're doing is, yeah, we're traveling in a van, but what people don't see behind the scenes is how much editing, how much just transferring footage, offloading on hard drives, recharging batteries. Like people don't see that.
They just see the final product, what we come out with, which looks
which
like
makes
an
us look
awesome
like we're
time.
just joking, like messing around, having fun, traveling everywhere, you know. But that all started here. It's so crazy, just like being here, surreal feeling.
It is.
But we have a current real life example of that.
Yes.
Our guest, Cooper Vengrove, who we recorded with earlier. So if you're watching this on video, it's gonna be back outside because we've already recorded it. But yeah, you ever heard that TikTok sound? What's that TikTok sound?
It goes like Corvette.
Yeah, like
something
hopping
like
a mofo and jet like that.
Yeah, something like that. The one that Addison Rae, you know,
popped off on.
Yeah.
I mean, she popped up before that.
Actually,
But like,
everybody did that.
everyone popped off.
But
you said 27 million views,
dude, I think something like that.
Yeah,
on TikTok.
Yeah, you know the beat, the melody of that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid is a junior at Trinity-Pawling.
He made the beat.
Yeah.
He made the melody.
Made it. All right, let's swing it over.
Yeah.
To Cooper freaking Vengrove.
1, 2, 3.
And welcome our guest from Trinity-Pawling, beatmaker of Adderall or Corvette, Cooper Vengrove.
You ready?
Are you ready?
I am.
We got special guests. We're at Trinity-Pawling School where it all started. But you already know that because we did the intro. We're here with special guest Cooper Vengrove.
Thanks for having me.
What's up, dude? Yeah, thanks for coming on. This is
sick. We got a good story to tell.
A sick story to tell.
They don't think a lot of people know about.
No. I don't think anyone. Does anyone? Coop, who knows about this?
Not a lot of people.
I don't think so. Sick.
So I'm just going to start it off. I'll open it up. Cooper is a beat maker. You give, like, what kind of beats do you make? Like, what's the favorite?
You know, I kind of just do, like, hip-hop beats, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, I've been trying to explore other genres, but, you know, that's, like, the main focus.
Nice. And he's been doing it, he said, he's really been focusing on this, like, or as a career, I guess, more so, like, for a year, you said?
Yeah, I've really been focusing since, like, quarantine of last year.
When quarantine started?
Yeah.
When quarantine started. Dude, it's funny. A lot of people say quarantine's been, like, the worst time of their lives, and I think I've done more
Me too.
in this year stretch than I ever have.
Exactly. I agree.
And that's, like, kind of just mindset right there.
Yeah.
So, if anyone follows us on TikTok, or if anyone is just, like, not living under a rock and is on TikTok, you've probably seen the sound that goes, Corvette, hop in a mother freaking jet like that. Yeah, and like Addison Rae, you know, she's done it 1,000,000 times. And, yeah, Cooper made the freaking beat for that song.
That's insane, dude. That is insane.
Like, I had no idea. And somebody was like, yeah, you know, like, that guy that made that beat? Yeah, he's a junior here at Trinity-Pawling. Like, what? We're like, we need to talk to this man.
We need to meet up with him.
And so we were learning his process today, and, like, he whipped up from scratch. He like, pre-records melodies, and then he whipped up from scratch, like a beat, just right in front of us in 7 minutes.
He's like, yeah, it's like whatever.
Yeah, not a big deal. But really what we want to get to is, because I don't think people know the story with how this came about. So we're going to let Coop get into it a little bit. With, like, first of all, was it? Yeah, let's get into it, and then we'll go from there. Take us from the start. When did it all happen?
Like, the whole song? All right, so I was just scrolling through, like, I'd use TikTok regularly, like anybody, you know, any teenager. So I was just scrolling through my For You page, you know, just going through, like, liking all the posts, and then all of a sudden I come across this one video, like, dance, and it was just like this dude who was like, new dance alert, and it's like, I heard the sound, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm like, sounds so familiar. So I go on my computer, and I find the file. I'm like, this is my beat, like, this is mine. So, you know, I clicked on the sound. It had, like, about 2,000 videos. So, like,
which at the time
was so. I mean, like, it was
like, at the very beginning.
Yeah, at 2,000 videos, it's like,
that's a lot.
I was like, wow, okay, this could go somewhere. So I go onto my Instagram. I take a screenshot of the music video because he had filmed the music video to the song, and I just posted it on my main story. I was like, who did the drums to this? Like, because the thing is, they found the beat on YouTube.
So you posted on YouTube?
The person I made the beat with posted it on YouTube, and
Okay.
they found it on YouTube. They didn't pay for it, which, you know, in hindsight, probably they should pay for it, but they didn't pay for it at first, so they kind of tried to release it without paying us, and then so we had to I had to figure out who actually made the other part of the beat first, and then I figured that out through my Instagram story. The guy named is Bert. He's from Spain. It's kind of crazy, but yeah.
So he made the beat on top of your
melody. Yeah,
melody.
exactly. Yeah. So I talked to him. I made a group chat with me, my team, and the artist's team, and you know, they're like, you know, let's get a producer agreement for the song, and yeah, so that's kind of how the whole legal side was done. But ever since, like, I clicked on it, like, every day I would just scroll through my For You page and it would just be more and more.
Yeah.
Dude, it has to
videos.
be hundreds of thousands of videos.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
like millions.
Millions.
Yeah, it's
Like-
at like 828 million.
Yeah.
Million?
Yeah, like I literally saw it today and I was like,
With that many
he was
videos?
talking about it at
That many
2,000.
videos, yeah.
27 million
Yeah.
videos? That doesn't even sound like real.
Possible?
Yeah, it's so crazy.
The
And
song's
he saw
just
that
sick.
2,000.
Yeah, that's
crazy
what I
he saw
mean,
that
right at the
early.
start.
And I think that this song had like, I'd say, like, when I clicked on the music video, it had like maybe like 14,000 views on YouTube. So like,
That's
Oh,
insane.
crazy. Yeah.
So it
Crazy.
was just a baby sound at that point. And then Addison Rae's like, let me just bump these numbers up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, like, as the days went on, like, a new influencer would do a dance to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
and it just kept going.
Dude, it was
on
like
and on.
every single day someone was
Yeah.
doing it.
You're like,
It was so
Charlie, if you're
crazy.
going to do my song, like, hit me up at least, you know?
Yeah. He's like,
Toss a DM over, dude. I made that beat.
Oh, man.
So are you just, like, rich and famous now, or?
You know, it's hard to. I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm rich yet. Like,
But you did
You
well
don't
on this.
yeah. I mean, you get paid monthly for YouTube, like monetization. YouTube wise, they pay you monthly, but in terms of royalties and streams, that pays every quarter. But it takes 6 months to initially pay you. So
Got you.
it hasn't been 6 months till the song releases, so I'll get the royalty check, which is like Spotify, Apple Music,
Which is
all
probably
this
still
That's
pretty good.
sick.
yeah, so all
That's so
that
sick.
that money will come in June, because that will be the 6-month mark after the song's release. So
And then is that just going to go right back into your craft, you'd think?
yeah, I mean, investing. I've like, everything. Most of the money I make is just, I invest it back into myself, whether it be buying new
Freaking
guitars.
love that, dude.
Yeah,
new
that's sick.
sounds, new effects. Like, it's just all about, you know, investing in your sound and stuff.
That's
I mean, you
sick.
gotten this far, so why not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I kind of hate that I asked the question of, like, oh, you're rich and famous. I mean, it was, like, you know, kind of joking, but at the same time, it's like, it's nice to have, like, we definitely don't have financial freedom. We're just, like, you know, two broke ass mofos on the road. But it's nice to have, like, that financial freedom, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
nice. I mean, I've never had to work like a real job, like, because of this. Like, I was going to take like a summer job at a pool or something, but I was just like, you know, I mean, it was like quarantine, so jobs were
Yeah,
really hard to
limited.
find. And, you know, I was just like, you know, what if I just keep doing this? And it's been working out good.
Yeah.
If you don't know already, he's also signed with Internet Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so
Which
sick.
is, like, I totally forgot about that fact.
Yeah.
Then this is all
That's huge.
Another insane factoid.
Yeah.
It's I have, like, ADHD, and we're out doing this podcast outside for, you know, coronavirus safety, and because it's gorgeous out as well. But I'm getting distracted every 2 seconds. I'm looking at something else.
All these sounds.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if they can hear the birds chirping. The ambiance. It's pretty good.
Nice little background.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, fun. Actually, I'm bummed you're not. So there's a rock concert tonight at Trinity-Pawling. I'm bummed you're not performing.
Yeah.
But hopefully, did you bring your laptop here?
I did bring my
Maybe,
laptop.
maybe we can get some video of him cooking up something out, like just real quick, like he did earlier,
Mhm.
just a little bit better,
Mhm.
because I was like
Yeah.
all over the place trying to film that.
on like a bench.
Yeah, literally on a bench in like the side of the athletic facility. But dude, it's just an insane story. Like
Yeah.
part of like what we want to get at is like everywhere we go, we want, like, you were a stranger.
Yeah.
And today I'd say, well, you're not a stranger anymore. You know, we at least know each other. But like, there's interesting people everywhere that are like doing things that, like, dude, unless I don't even know who told me, honestly. Who told me this? That, like, about Cooper?
I think it might have been Connie.
Was it Connie?
I think so. Like
And-
last night, I
yeah.
think.
And then if like we weren't told that, we wouldn't even known. And then now I'm like, this is the most insane story. Like, people need to hear about this. And the fact that you just flipped through it on your For You page and you're like, wait, that
You're
sounds familiar.
dude, I
That
made
sounds
this.
familiar.
That's so funny, dude.
I've also personally done your dance a million times, including today.
Including today.
He judged our
I did.
Corvettes.
Didn't perform as well as I would like.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
we got it done.
Give us like a little summary of what you saw out there.
So, both came out strong.
Started strong.
And like if you saw the video, we got to the peace sign part of the dance, and you know
I let it slip.
We had a little slip, which did not help the score, but yeah, I mean it was good though.
Yeah, Chris was hoping
Both
for a
really good.
6'9", though. You gave him a 6'8".
Yeah.
You just did it to him, like 1/10 below. So, how long have you been at Trinity-Pawling?
So I've been here since my sophomore year. I came in. I couldn't come in my freshman year, but because of my mom had to work here for like I think a year prior for me to come here under that discount. So yeah, I came in here my sophomore year and I loved it. So
Awesome. And you play soccer, you said?
yeah,
So is it basically soccer school making beats?
yeah,
It's like, that is
Yeah.
my life.
That is
very
it.
much.
How's it been with COVID this year on campus?
On campus, you know, it's been difficult, but I've seen a lot of schools that have been in much worse situations. So, I mean, the school's ability to, you know, adapt to the environment, like the whole COVID thing, has been pretty impressive. And the fact that we've had, like, maybe 1 or 2 cases and both were controlled, like, no one else got it. It was just, like, one person.
That's
one-
insane.
I mean, yeah, it's so crazy. I mean, like, especially since they're allowing day students. I mean, a lot of schools basically said, like I think Choate basically said, you know, day students have to be remote or you have to board. So, I mean, with my situation, I was just like, there's no way I can bring all my gear into a dorm room.
Yeah, true that.
So I was just like praying that TP, you know, like did
Didn't
something
mandate it.
else. So
Yeah.
So yeah, they didn't, and it's been really impressive what they've done. So.
Does your gear like fill your, like, how much gear do you have really? Is it like, would it be impossible to fit it in one of the rooms?
It'd be really tight, especially if I shared a room. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd feel bad for my roommate.
Yeah, actually true.
Yeah, no. So I have like 2 keyboards. I have 2 guitars.
88 keys, keyboards, like full.
6. I have a 61 and a 49 key, and so I have like a little stand that puts like both of them on top of each other.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. So then I have those, and then I have my big like IKEA desk, and then I have my computer. It's like a desktop, like a really powerful like desktop computer.
Mhm.
It's not a laptop. So that's pretty big, and then I have the monitor, and then I have like my speakers, which are pretty big too. So it'd be a tight fit for sure.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
A lot of equipment.
A lot of, I know. I was like, we're trying to pack our
Yeah.
equipment into that
Yeah.
that freaking van.
Even that's
right?
hard.
Even that's hard.
Can't
Yeah.
imagine.
He saw the inside today. I mean,
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
just bins stacked on top of it.
Yeah.
That's most of our stuff. but
Yeah. Because it looks like it would have more storage than it kind of does. Because like the back is really just the top because the engine's in the back,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
all it fills up kind of fast.
Yeah, it definitely
So
does.
you got to find creative ways to pack that thing, especially when there's gonna be a third person in there. Like I can't. Big
She hasn't even
dog.
moved in yet.
We're going there. Actually, this podcast is coming out Monday. We are secured the bag. We are with Big Dog right now. So, to future people listening to this right now, check the stories. I'm sure Big Dog is going to be on there. But
Yeah,
dude, well, this is. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but we'll just thank you for coming on the podcast. Cause
Yeah, dude, this is so sick.
So sick. We just love hearing stories like this. I mean, we're TP boys. Like, I'm always gonna have a bond to TP. Like, this place changed my freaking life.
Right.
And it's like, I feel like slowly maybe changing. I mean, yeah. How much does this? Before we go, because this is like, there's a lot of project-based learning now. Like, so when Headmaster Taylor came in, this is something me and Chris talked to him about, because he's trying an institute thing next year, which is like, even further allowing people to go after,
Yeah.
you know, something that they experience, something that they want to do in the real world, like entrepreneurship, leadership,
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
And so when you do independent projects, for you, is it just, I'm going to make a bunch of beats, like put together an album, or?
You're talking about like an SIP idea?
Yeah, like an SIP, or do you still have winter independent projects?
Yeah,
or?
we do, but I did the GCC this past year, and then I did I had like winter projects last year. So
Mhm.
I've kind of done what the school wanted us to do, but like as far as like a senior project, I think like maybe like, you know, it's all about giving back to the community, right? So I mean, maybe like building like a studio here or something would be pretty
Dude,
sick.
That's huge.
That's
crazy.
I know Mr. Kelsey's already like working on that, so I could talk to him. But you know, building like a cool like little instrumental album, like really like in depth, like really cool, like really take my time, like months and months on it, would be pretty sick. And just have to figure out how that can, you know, give back to the community would be difficult, but explore
dude,
our options.
Mans is already looking to give back.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna say that.
He's a junior in high school. When I was a junior in high school, I was just like, what college am I going to? And look how that's changed. But, all right, man. Thank you so much for coming on,
Thank you
guys.
for
This is
having me.
Cooper Van Grove. Go check him out. Actually, plug yourself, man. What's your Instagram or like anything that they can follow you on?
Yeah,
SoundCloud,
so my
YouTube?
Instagram is prod.cv, then my Twitter is prod by CV. That's pretty much it.
That's it. Give him a follow. If you don't follow him, then stop listening to the podcast. Oh my God! All right, man. Much love.
Yeah,